Welcome back to Max Garage. We got a Slash on the bench. We just got it off eBay. I wanted something for my son to be able to rip around the backyard, and I like them too. I didn't want to pay the 400 bucks for a new one. Got this one for less than 200, I think like 150-ish off eBay, plus shipping, whatever that was. But got that. The only thing it's supposed to work didn't come with a transmitter, so we're going to bind up a new transmitter, throw a battery in there, make sure it works. It's the only other thing. It does have some scratches on the body, and it's missing our rear lower shock retainer. So we'll get into it. Hopefully it works. We're going to check it out, get it going, and hopefully rip it around the backyard. So we'll see. A little bit of a risk when you're buying stuff on eBay, but it looks pretty solid. So we'll check it out right now. Four-wheel drive, brushless Slash, Traxxas Slash. Does have some scratches on the body. Overall good, no cracks really, but it does have some scratches. But it's pretty decent. I mean, I've had a lot worse. So body's not too bad. We'll set that aside. Here's the good stuff. Came with the basic battery. I don't even know if it's any good. I haven't checked it. And it came with this charger. It did not come with a transmitter. I have a Traxxas transmitter from another guy. That project we took apart, so I'm gonna use that one. Everything looks pretty sanitary. Not really anything going on here. Interesting. Couple small scratches, no cracks. Everything looks good. Couple scrapes on the bottom, but very minimal. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Everything looks good to me. The only thing I see is it's missing this lower retainer here on the spring retainer. So I'll have to get that going. I opened up this spur cover already, and that looks good. Spur and pinion look good. So we're going to get it powered up, take this cover off, bind the receiver. Hopefully this thing works, and then I need to get a shock cap. We'll throw the body on and hopefully be ripping around the yard. You know, can't beat, four-wheel drive VXL Slash for 200 bucks, all said and done. Once it's fixed, I'll be good to go. So that's half the price of a new one, as long as it works. If there's little things we have to fix, I'm fine with it. It gives us something to do, so that's it. All right, let's get into it. All right, so here she is. We're gonna get this receiver cover off. I'll leave that battery in the tray for now. I doubt I'll be using that thing. Probably be running a 3-cell LiPo in it. Gotta run 3-cell. If you can run 3-cell, you gotta run 3-cell. All right, that guy's off there. You can see there's a basic, I wasn't sure that there was a receiver in there. Luckily there is. So we'll get it powered up, and then we'll bind the new controller to this receiver. Luckily there was one in there. I was hoping so, and there was. So power switch on the bottom. Set button right here. We're gonna hold the set button, turn it on. You'll see that red, sorry I had my finger over it. You see that red light flash that would normally be green? Then that means we're in bind mode. We got our battery plugged in. We're gonna turn the VXL brushless on and push the bind button on the on the receiver at the same time. That didn't work good. Okay, so now as you see, they were both red, they turned green. Now we're bound up. Wow, well, we got steering. Cool. We got steering. Do we have throttle? Oh yeah, we got throttle. She'll go. Let's see here. Should do this on the bench, but make sure she goes in. Yep. Luckily my battery didn't fly off, so it was just sitting there. All right, let's turn it off. Unplug the battery here before I do something stupid. All right. Looks like we have ourselves a four-wheel drive VXL Slash. The only thing we need to do, put the receiver cover back on, put our spring cup back on, and then go run it. Looks like it'll run. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I just wanted to do this to show you could buy something off eBay. I mean, obviously there's a little risk there if you don't trust the seller, but you can really look at the pictures and look. I could see in the pictures that there wasn't a lot of scrapes on this. Wasn't anything broken. I did see the spring retainer wasn't a concern to me. They said it worked without a receiver, so it was kind of some leeway there. But I'm happy with the purchase. I think it's well worth it. Basically half price for a Slash. I'm going to let my son drive it and beat it up anyways. So speaking of that, that's what we're going to do next. Go beat it up. a blast. I haven't had a slash in, I don't know how many years. Whenever they first came out was when I got one. I haven't had one since then. They are a blast. eBay special, pretty much 200 bucks, all said and done is what I'm in it, which is half the price of the new one. It did everything I expected it to do. Runs perfectly, everything works. I did have to put on a, $3 or whatever it is, lower shock spring retainer, and it was missing one body pin. I had both of them, so that was stuff I had anyway. Everything else was good, nothing else to mess with. We'll clean it up and put it on the shelf. Probably play with it tomorrow, actually. My son will. So that's a win. If you're looking to get one of these, don't be afraid to get one that's a little bruised up, as long as the good, good internals are there, and save you some money. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks again.